ब्रह्मणा
Good morning, children. Welcome to our online class. This is lesson 5 of your textbook, The Cat and the Dog. Open your book and go to page number 76. Children, look at the picture. You know, there are some pairs of animals and birds who are always in fight. They never can have friends. One is enemy to other. Can you guess one such pair? For example, crow and cuckoo. Look at the pictures and guess the other pairs of animals. Let's read very interesting poem on a dog and cat and their relationship. I will recite fast. Listen carefully. There was a dog and there was a cat, one very thin and the other fat. Neither of them was a pet, but the cat always sat on a mat and claimed she was a loving pet. As the fat cat saw one day the dog being chased away, she said, "Just here, just there, no place to rest and retire. But look how I rest hither, like the owner's grandmother." The dog saw the cat, crossed his feet, and away he left. Another day, going that way, as the dog saw someone pack the cat in the sack and away her take, he said, "Hey, how is today?" The cat did say from her gunny bag grey, "My wish was I may go to a religious place one day. Carry me to Vrindavan, I say, and they obey." But cat nanny, isn't it funny to go to Vrindavan in a bag gunny? I thought of going by a bus, but they are always a rush. What about train, Miss Cat? Trains I hate. They are always late. Now, let me explain the poem. There was a dog and there was a cat, one very thin and the other fat. That means the dog was thin and the cat was fat. The opposite of thin is fat. Neither of them was pet. That means no one was pet, not the dog and the cat. But the cat always sat on a mat and claimed she was a loving pet. But the cat always sat on a mat. Mat means floor covering in Odia, Mosina. He claimed, that means he demanded, that she was a loving pet. She demanded that she was a loving pet. She told herself that she was a pet, but he told the dog that he was not a pet. As the cat saw one day the dog being chased away, as the fat cat saw one day, the cat saw someone was chasing the dog. She said, "Just here, just there, no place to rest and retire." The cat said, You are being always chased here and there. You have no place to take rest and go to bed. Retire means to go to bed. But look how I rest hither, like the owner's grandmother. The cat said to the dog, Hey dog, look at me, how I rest here. Hither. Hither means here. How I rest here. I sleep like the owner's grandmother. You look, you have no place to rest, you have no place to sleep, but look at me, how I sleep like the owner's grandmother. In this way, they quarreled each other. That means the dog and the cat quarreled each other. The dog saw the cat, crossed his feet, and away he left. Another day, going that way, as the dog saw someone peck. Once the dog saw the cat was scolding her. Here, course. Course means to scold. Once the dog saw the cat was scolding her fate. Fate means here in Odia Bhakya. And away he left. That means then the dog left that place. Another day, going that way, the dog saw someone pack. Another day, the dog saw someone was carrying cat with his sack. What did the dog see? The dog saw someone was carrying the cat with his sack. Then the dog asked, How was the day? To whom? The dog asked to the cat. The cat did say from her gunny back grey, My wish was I may go to a religious place one day. Carry me to Vrindavan, I say, and they obey. From that gunny bag means jhutta akha. From that gunny bag, the cat cleverly said, her wish was to go to a religious place. Religious place means holy place. Her wish was to go to a religious place. So he told to carry to her to Vrindavan, and her master obeyed her. But cat nanny, isn't it funny to go to Vrindavan in a bag gunny? The dog replied, How funny, nanny! You are going to Vrindavan in a gunny bag. Isn't it funny? You are going to Vrindavan in a gunny bag. Why don't you go in a bus or in a train? I thought of going by a bus, but they are always a rush. What about train, Miss Cat? The cat also said, Mr. Dog, I don't like bus because they are always a rush. Then the dog said, What about trains, Miss Cat? The cat said, Trains I hate. They are always late. The cat said, Oh, I hate train because they are always late. That means the cat answered, The buses are always rush and the trains are always late. So I do not like buses or trains. This is the quarrel between the dog and the cat. This poem is over. Thank you for watching.